I don't know how to tell you, I got to just the same. I'm going to California on the early morning train. I lied about tomorrow and I made up yesterday, just to keep your company today. You know it gets to me to see you sit around and cry. How could tomorrow be anything else but some fool lie? That train is real tomorrow, and it's just a plan today. California's still 1,000 miles away. So open up your arms and take the holding that I offer. You know it's real when you can feel it blowing in your ear. And I wish there was no such thing as this old game called time. Tomorrow when I ride that train I'll have you on my mind. But now it's got you crying and it's got me taking blame for going to California on the early morning train. Yes, I'm going to California on the early morning train.
Loving you was easy, sorta like just coming home to the feelings of all my best friends, to knowing how I might be known. Just when I thought I was all settled in, lately I've seen you listening to the sound of a good old train whistling. This morning you look like you're dreaming, a fast train screaming through the night. I once knew the pain of the night-calling train, thought it might take me along. A hurry and mystery, it called me to come and learn how it feels to be gone. Now that I've got that all out of my system, lately I've seen you listening to the sound of a good old train whistling. This morning you look like you're dreaming, a fast train screaming through the night. I got scared when the trains used to call me. I knew I couldn't take you along, and I wanted you more than I wanted that ride. I put you in my nights, put the trains in my songs. Now I'm scared as hell to see what I'm seeing. Lately I've seen you listening to the sound of a good old train whistling. This morning you look like you're dreaming, a fast train screaming through the night. Lately I've seen you listening to the sound of a good old train whistling. This morning you look like you're dreaming, a fast train screaming through the night.
Goodbye, rainbow, sun that made you. Burn your colors all away. Sunshine can be hard on me, and I need the night for fantasy and making up new rainbows for another day. California lady, talking to me softly. Already there's a tingle in my bones. She's saying that the night is ours. I'm thinking that we'll pass the hours pretending together that we're not alone. Goodbye, rainbow, sun that made you. Burn your colors all away. Sunshine can be hard on me, and I need the night for fantasy and making up new rainbows for another day. California lady, touching my back softly. Already there's a tingle in my brain. The image that I used to be is yielding to another me, and it makes me wanna hold it close again. I've seen rainbows, sun that made them, burn their colors all away. Or did I make them in my mind? And if I did, then one more time I'll make another rainbow for another day. Goodbye, rainbow. Goodbye, rainbow. Goodbye, rainbow. A fading naked lady on some old barroom wall, smiling from a cracked old frame as if she really saw that I was too damn lonesome, drinking beer alone, hungry for a woman and awful far from home. She did not move nor speak to me, but she seemed to understand the kind of bitter that can be the wreck of some good man. And I thought I saw her crying through the bottom of my glass, but her tears were only drops of beer reflecting off my past. I think I was the only one to notice her that night. Sober eyes just peeked like spies from a world that was not right. But I was just a drifter who drank a bit too much, and she was just a daydream from some old wino's brush. And we shared a precious moment like losers sometimes can. And the next time I'm in Memphis, I'm gonna call on her again. think I was the only one to notice her that night. Sober eyes just peeked like spies from a world that was not right. But I was just a drifter who drank a bit too much, and she was just a daydream from some old wino's barrage. And we shared a precious moment like losers sometimes can. And the next time I'm in Memphis, I'm gonna call on her again. Yeah, the next time I'm in Memphis, I'm gonna call on her again. It was such a lovely evening, rolling by the fire, making eyes and telling lies. Though you're not a liar, the fantasy was ecstasy, ecstasy enough to let yourself believe you're close enough to touch. But the morning has its own way of taking back the dream, and sunlight has a cold way of saying things are never what they seemed when you saw them through the stars that lit your eyes. Morning always comes as a surprise. It was such a desperate evening, tossing on an empty bed, restless bits of broken dreams raging through your head. Your willing arms were empty. Did you ask too much when you wished that love meant coming close enough to touch? But the morning has its own way of giving back the dream, and sunlight has a nice way of saying things are never what they seemed when you saw them through the tears that burned your eyes. Morning always comes as a surprise. Such a gentle meeting, I met you at your eyes. I could not get you down to words, even if I tried. I'm afraid of fantasy, and a wish can make a lie. But I haven't let myself believe you've touched me with your eyes. And the morning has its own way of giving me a dream. Perhaps it does not matter if things are never really what they seem. I see you through the stars that light your eyes. You become the morning, and you came as a surprise. You become the morning, and you came, oh, you came as a surprise. I was once a great composer. I wrote old-time country songs about hard-time lover losers where some woman done 'em wrong. And I could sit and write in barrooms about feeling just like hell. Now I'm writing schmaltzy stuff, and it just does not sell. You know you ruined my music, 'cause the happy song's a bore. And I just can't get that broken-hearted feeling anymore. Oh, I used to sing sincerely, I cried real country tears. But you went and made me happy, now you've ruined my career. All them sad folks in the bar rooms where they sit and sip and cry need some lonesome whining tune they can't identify with. Yes, and I was a sensation when I was lonesome too. Now I'm just a has-been, and it's all because of you. Yes, you have ruined my music, 'cause the happy song's a bore. And I just can't get that broken-hearted feeling anymore. Oh, I used to sing sincerely, I cried real country tears. But you went and made me happy, now you've ruined my career. If you'd only go and leave me with an aching, broken heart, I'd write about the way you lied and fooled me from the start. You know this is the worst disaster that's ever taken place, and I just don't understand why there's this smile on my face when you have ruined my music, 'cause a happy song's a bore. And I just can't get that broken-hearted feeling anymore. Oh, I used to sing sincerely, I cried real country tears. But you went and made me happy, now you've ruined my career. Yes, you went and made me happy, now you've ruined my career. There's a hole in our class picture right where your face used to be. I punched it out with my pocket knife to erase your memory. You promised at the prom that you would one day be my wife, but you reneged and left a great big hole in my life. The hole's still there to remind me of the love that I have lost, but the picture cost $9 and the frame was gold embossed. So I just cut out that one part and I let my picture be. Now there's a hole in our class picture right where your face used to be. I kept it in the bottom drawer, hoping you'd return someday. I'd like to find another love, then I could replace that hole in in our class picture with a photo of her face. Unless, of course, she's in the class, then I'd just let it be. That hole in our class picture right where your face used to be. She was a good time lady. She always talked a lot and smiled, and you could see her at every party, singing songs in her best country style. Country style. No one knew the woman who would cry at night, who lay alone on one side of the bed. No one knew she had no one to hold her tight, 'cause they never heard the hungry things she said. Oh, but she was a good time lady. She always talked a lot and smiled, and you could see her at every party, singing songs in her best country style. Country style. Talked a lot and smiled, and you could see her at every party, singing songs in her best country style. Country style. And when she'd stop, canned hard rocking stereo replaced the sorry songs it hurt to sing. And lightly cloaked beneath the joke she always told was a bitterness loneliness can mean. Ah, but she was a good time lady. She always talked a lot and smiled, and you could see her at every party, singing songs in her best country style. Country style.
She was a good time. The lady was a good time. She was a good time. The lady was a good time. She was a good time. The lady was a good time.
Standing down by the station, watching big trains rush on through. There ain't no no train to stop here. This station closed in 1952. Daddy worked in this old station, ticket window 20 years, till the news came of the closing. God, it hurt to see that old man's tears, standing down by the station, watching big trains rush on through. There ain't no train to stop here. This station closed in 1952. He rode the rails down to the city, try to get some work to do. He got neither work nor pity. He just got bitter and I got bitter too. Standing down by the station, watching big trains rush on through. There ain't no train to stop here. This station closed in 1952. I remember going hungry till the welfare check came through. Daddy died in 1960. Now this railroad's dying too. Standing down by the station, watching big trains rush on through. There ain't no train to stop here. This station closed in 1952. There ain't no train to stop here. This station closed in 1952. An old fool goes down to the friendly place bar to drink a cold memory away. What else do you do if you die where you are and you ain't got the will to get away? Like a lady, his memory will tempt him tonight. He'll talk about her to his friends. She's a dream that he dreamed in the prime of his life, and he wishes he could dream again. In the back of his mind, he's the good Don Quixote. He's just out a step with his chance. Somehow in his prime, he just missed his moment to take up the shield and the lance. And it's maybe if I'd been, I'd be there tonight. And seven and friends, they wouldn't listen that time. I was right, and play number 19 again. In the truth that's behind him, he stood like a windmill, just raising his arms to the wind. But where do you learn to leave tracks in concrete, and who's to record where he's been? Just say he went down to the friendly place bar and drank a cold memory away. What else do you do if you die where you are and you ain't got the will to get away? What else do you do if you die where you are?
Like an eagle flying well, I thought I was in my prime. In my time I was known to all who knew me well. It seemed I was at the time is always passing. Everlasting mind slipped into the past, and now I wonder, did my wings grow weaker, or did my eyes grow stronger? Was it never or no longer here today? In my prime I was like an eagle flying well. I thought I was at the time. Did my wings grow weaker, or did my eyes grow stronger? Was it never or no longer here today? But in my prime I was like an eagle flying well. I thought I was anyway. In my prime, in my prime, in my prime.
I've never been to Nashville. Sure would love to go. Nashville seems like some sweet dream coming through my radio. Some of my friends tell me that's where I belong, with my shiny new guitar and my lonesome country song. I might make it down in Nashville if I'd only try, but my songs are just pretty ways to wonder and to cry. And I have dreamed of Nashville now for just too many years, and I'm afraid that town's already full of songs and tears. I heard a young man singing from way down in his soul. He sold a song for fortune, and that fortune turned him cold. I've never been to Nashville, and I don't think I'll go. I'll just let it be that dream coming through my radio, and I'll stay right here among the friends who loved me all along. I bought my own shiny guitar, but my friends gave me the song.